This little chapel holds some secrets, some glassy secrets. These windows were designed by Marc Chagall, one of the foremost stained glass window artists of the last century, and it is nuts that it is in this tiny village. The village of Saillon, or Le Saillon, which is in Corrèze, close to where I grew up. And obviously, I am here for a particular reason. This reason, Champ d'Ardoise. Now, Champ d'Ardoise translates to Song of Slate, which you will realise why in a few moments. You see, this vineyard didn't exist 20 years ago. In fact, no one has grown wine here for a very long time, and the reason why I find this particularly interesting...
Those are delicious.
Well, other than that reason, is because what's going on here is a mixture of archaeology and viticulture. You see, these beautiful terraces used to be covered in oak trees. Not big oak trees, tiny little oak trees, as you can see here. Now, the reason why these oak trees are tiny is this. They are on very, very, very good soil, but not very much of it, because underneath a metre of this soil is slate. And these terraces were built up in order to keep vines. In order to make good wine, the vines aren't really allowed to be happy. You see, vines like to suffer a bit, or they need to suffer a bit in order to produce grapes and not more leaves. And what you want is really good draining soil, but you want good soil. And this is exactly what we have here. The problem is, in the last few hundred years, this oak forest has grown here, and trying to remove well-established oaks from ancient slate terraces results in things like this happening, and so the excavation is very slow. However, what you really want to know is what this wine tastes like.
So we are now at the Marché du Pays, which is basically a wonderful little thing that they have in France, where all the local producers come out. You've got 3 different butchers, you've got a local trout farm, you've got multiple different fromagerie places, and this, which was grown on the hill that you just saw. That is a bloody good rosé.